Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today I'm going to be filming episode number 3 in my Disney Fanatic Tests official Disney recipes series. Definitely one of my favorite series to film here on my channel. If you guys are new here and you missed episode number 1 and 2, I will link them in the description below, and I'll also put all the information for how this video is going to work. I'm basically putting a bunch of recipes that I want to test out from various different Disney cookbooks. I have so many, and I'm gonna pull out like 3 or 4 or 5 recipes depending on how intricate they are, and I'm going to try to make those recipes from these cookbooks and see how they come out. So without further ado, we're just gonna dive right on in and pull out some recipes. Let me shake this up, and I'll pull again 3, 4, or 5 of these recipe cards out. First one is going to be TDPC 64. I think that is the Disney Princess Cookbook. Yes, it is the Disney Princess Cookbook, one of my favorites, and it is page 64, which is right here at the Disney Princess Cookbook, page 64. First recipe. Yes! First recipe for the win, Gus's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, y'all. Yes, I can end this video right here, right now. We're gonna make some Gus's mac and cheeseburger. Actually, it's not even just mac and cheese, it is mac and cheese burger. So yes, this video is already winning. Let's go to the next one. That one's gonna probably be a lengthier recipe, so I'll probably do like 3 recipes in this video. The next one is TSFC, the Simple Family Cookbook. Luckily, the Simple Family Cookbook is all recipes that are super simple and super fast. So we're going to go for this one, and it is page 78. Let's get to page 78 and see what we are going to be making. 78, 78, 78, 78. It's like a carb fest today. We are making Pizza Planet Special. We're gonna make a pizza, y'all. A pizza and some mac and cheese. I really hope the next recipe, excuse me, that I make is a dessert of some sort, because all of the sodium right now. Let's pick another one out. We have the Simple Family Cookbook again. I'm going to put that one back in because I want to make sure I'm getting a variety of different recipes from all of the different cookbooks that I have. DE, Delicious Disney, page 23. My camera is just, it's not it right now, and it is not focusing, but I promise you that says Delicious Eats. Oh no, it doesn't say Delicious Disney, it says DE, Disney Eats. I love this cookbook so much more than Delicious Disney. This is the Delicious Disney Cookbook. This is the Disney Eats Cookbook. I love this cookbook. Oh, I'm so much more excited right now. That is Disney Eats, page 23. Girl! We are making Cinderella's Dreamy Pumpkin Waffles. I have not had breakfast yet. It is 8:40 or even like 9 o'clock in the morning. So this video is like coming in clutch right now, guys. This looks so good. Yes, okay, we'll do maybe one more. These are all kind of like semi-intricate recipes, so maybe we'll try to do like one more. And it is EWD, Entertaining with Disney, page 48. Entertaining with Disney, page 48. Let's open up Entertaining with Disney, page 48. This is literally the best video ever. These are all the recipes that when I was cutting them out and putting them inside of this little Mickey balloon popcorn holder, I wanted to try the most. The Crowned Heart Sandwich Cookies. Are you stinking kidding me? I do have somewhere to be in like 3 hours, so this might be a continuation. I might start this video today and finish it tomorrow. So if I like change my outfit a little bit, that is why. I don't think I'll have time to do all 4 of the recipes right now, but your girl is so excited. All right, I'm going to end all the recipes here, and I'm gonna go to the market, get all the supplies that I need, and then we're just gonna get cooking and baking, y'all. We're gonna get cooking and baking. But before we do, we need to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is in partnership with, drumroll please, Function of Beauty. Anytime I get to work with Function of Beauty, it makes my heart so happy, and this partnership is very on brand for today's video because since using Function of Beauty exclusively in my hair for the past 2-ish years, I have had the most Disney princess-esque hair of my entire life. Since using Function of Beauty, my hair truly has been just thriving, and for that I am just so grateful for this company. If you are unfamiliar with Function of Beauty, I'm going to link all their information in the description below, along with a link that can save you 20% off of your very first purchase. Function of Beauty is a completely customizable hair care line. Completely customizable. Function of Beauty believes that hair care should not be a one-size-fits-all. All you have to do is go onto their website and fill out a very brief under 2-minute hair quiz, and they will formulate a shampoo and conditioner that is just right for you, and they will send it directly to your doorstep, and you can customize it with the colors, the scent, and even your name. Look, like we need to take a moment just to appreciate the beauty of their shampoo and conditioner. Is this not the most mesmerizing shampoo you have ever seen in your entire life? Honestly, could just stare at this for hours. It is so beautiful. So that was my shampoo, and this is my conditioner. These are the shampoo and conditioners that Function of Beauty sent me for today's video. However, these are the shampoos and conditioners that I've been using for the past 3-ish months. I would say I get a full season's worth out of one shampoo and conditioner. They last so stinking long, and they're just so stinking incredible. So if you guys are interested in trying out Function of Beauty for yourself, again, I would really appreciate if you'd use the link in the description below. If you have any other questions and concerns, please ask them in the comments below. I've been using them again for just about 2 years, and my hair is so happy. So thank you again to Function of Beauty for partnering up with me on today's video. Now, without further ado, let's get on into some recipes. This first recipe, Cinderella's Dreamy Pumpkin Waffle, is actually a pretty standard waffle recipe. However, in this recipe, we're of course going to be adding in some pumpkin puree. We have our dry ingredients, our white flour, whole wheat flour, baking soda, seasonal spices such as cinnamon and nutmeg, and we also have some brown sugar. And then we have our wet ingredients, some oil, some milk, an egg, and of course a little touch of magic. Once all of your ingredients are mixed together smoothly, you can add this into a waffle maker of your choice. They used a round waffle maker. I don't have a circular waffle maker. I have pretty much every waffle maker under the sun, but I don't have a circular one. What I do have though is a Mickey Mouse waffle maker. So that's the waffle maker I will be using for today's video. Last but not least, top off your waffles with some melted butter and some maple syrup. Really excited. Just licked some of the syrup off of my thumb, and I'm even more excited now. These look beautiful. But we have to have a real talk conversation before I test these out. How do you eat your Mickey waffles? Do you strategically eat them like I do? I eat the ears first. I always go for the left ear first, then the right ear, and then I devour the face. Are you normal or are you weird like me and you have a strategic plan for eating your Mickey waffles? He's beautiful. He's stunning. Let's hope that he tastes half as good as he looks. I'm going to cut off the left ear, and I'm just gonna pick it up like a savage. I'm not even gonna try to eat this with a fork right now. I'm gonna even dip it into some extra maple syrup and get some of that buttery goodness. Look, just look. So fluffy. These cooked to perfection. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ooh. That is fall, y'all. Like, that is so good. So I think in the first episode, I'm diving in for a second bite because, oh my God. I think in the first episode, I tested out Pascal's pancakes and they were some of the best homemade fluffy pancakes I've ever had / made. And these are kind of giving those a run for their money. And pancakes are definitely better, just throwing that out there, but like these are a really close second. We're gonna just jump right into the right ear right now, and that maple syrup mixing with the butter. I am so happy, and I seriously love this series so much. Cheers, make these, not even today, make these yesterday. True story. Inside of my Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket, I have about 4 different mac and cheese recipes, so I was super jazzed to pick this one out today. To make Gus's macaroni and cheeseburger, you want to, of course, boil up some elbow macaroni, and then you also want to heat up and cook some ground beef. Now, the recipe called for you to mix the dry pasta and the cooked beef in a Pyrex before you add in the cheese. I don't think I would have done that if it wasn't for the recipe. I probably would have just mixed it all up inside of my pan, but I'm just following the recipe, guys. I'm just following the recipe. To make the cheese sauce, you want to start off with a roux, which is basically just melted butter mixed with flour. Once it starts bubbling, you want to add in your wet ingredients. You want to add in your milk. Here's the kicker. They added in Dijon mustard. I don't think I've ever made a macaroni and cheese recipe before that had Dijon mustard, and I'm not sure what Dijon mustard has to do with Cinderella, but that is one of the main ingredients for this recipe. So I added in some Dijon mustard, and then of course I added in my cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese for this. Can we just take a moment of appreciation for this cheese pour? This cheese sauce. Guys, this cheese sauce. Again, they want you to mix it all together, part by part. I think I would have just thrown my macaroni back into the cheese sauce, mixed it all up in there, and then put it in the Pyrex, but here's the recipe. Lastly, for this recipe, add on some breadcrumbs and then bake it in the oven. Okay, Chef Allison, I see you. Here is the mac and cheese. I did make myself like a little mini casserole. It is Halloween today when I'm filming this video, and we're not going trick-or-treating due to COVID. We're just going to my sister-in-law's house, so landing and play with his cousins. So I'm gonna bring the big mac and cheese there. Didn't want to eat from it and then bring it over at my sister-in-law's house. So here is my little mini mac and cheese, and I think I'm onto something. I kind of want to make a bunch of mac and cheese and put them in these little like mini casserole dishes and freeze them, because yes, all of the yeses. But first, let's see if this even tastes good. I mean, how could it possibly taste bad? It's so creamy and it smells so yum. All right, I'm gonna do a very big mouth bite. Let's see if we can get that on the camera. So much steam. Oh, I am going to burn my entire roof of my mouth right now, and it will be completely worth it. All right, here we go. It's gonna be so hot. Mmm. Oh my god, that's so good. Honestly, it has a very subtle taste of Dijon mustard. I have never put Dijon mustard inside of macaroni and cheese before. Is that even a thing? Or is that like just for this recipe? But wow, that Dijon like seriously takes it to the next level. This is delicious. I am very proud of myself. Way to go. I think this was from the Disney Eats book or the Princess, I don't know, whatever cookbook it was. Way to go at Disney cookbooks, because I'm going to literally eat my body weight in this mac and cheese right now, and I might even dig into that bigger casserole because it is that good. Honestly, I think this is in my top 3 favorite recipes out of all the recipes that I made in this video so far, and that is saying quite a lot. Make this one. It's so good.
Pizza Planet Pizza. Pizza Planet Pizza. Toy Story is now and forever will always be my favorite Disney and Pixar movie. So anything that has to do with Toy Story already has like 10 extra bonus points for this recipe. Very, very, very simple. You're going to get a pizza shell, or you can use actual dough. I just used a pizza shell. Add on some pizza sauce. Crumble up some mozzarella, and by crumble up I mean like rip some shreds of mozzarella. Place it all over the pizza, and then add on some sliced cooked meatballs. All you have to do from there is just place it in the oven for about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how thick your pizza is, and then dive on into all the deliciousness. That's the recipe. Yeah, before you throw this into the oven, add on some seasonings, whether it is crushed red pepper or oregano, whatever you're in the mood for, you do you.
It's the day after Halloween, guys. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday. It also just so happens to be the day that we pushed the clocks forward, set the clocks back. We got an extra hour of sleep, which is amazing, right? Not if you have an 18-month-old toddler at home who now thinks 4 a.m. is really 5 a.m. Mama is lay tired. I'm wearing a super oversized sweater right now. Wicked comfy little sweatpants, no makeup on at all. My hair still looking real good, thank you Function of Beauty. But yes, we are just having a comfy, cozy, chill, lazy day at home. I just made my Pizza Planet Meatball Pizza Special Pizza. How many times can I say pizza? And it looks really, really good. Fun fact about me, I've never really had pizza with meatballs on it, maybe like here and there, but it's definitely not something that I order on the regular, so I'm pretty pumped to try this out. I must say, it looks just stunning. She is thick, she looks beautiful, she is cheesy, she is hot, she is most definitely going to burn the roof of my mouth again. So I think we should just dive right on into it. I'm gonna go for a bite right here where I can get the meatball, the mozzarella, the dough, and the sauce. So excuse how unattractive this is going to look, but I'm going for it, guys. I'm just going for it. Here we go. I went for it. Oh, I went for it, and it is good. Meatballs are really good. Oh my god. The dough is fantastic. It is from a local bakery, Supreme. Maybe that's all over the place, but it's from like a local bakery. Wow, it's like thick but chewy, crispy, but also fluffy. Like, this makes up for losing 17 hours of sleep last night. This is really, really good. Like, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times, but here's to 1,000,001. I just love this series so, so much.
This last recipe, the Crowned Heart Sandwich Cookies, comes from the Entertaining with Disney cookbook / party book, and I've noticed that this book likes to take the easy way out, which I'm not mad about because your girl loves a good shortcut. But in this book, it specifically says to use store-bought sugar cookie dough and then just add into it half of a cup of flour to make them cutout cookies. You would think a cookbook slash party book would give you the actual recipe. It states right inside of the cookbook that you can use your own cookie dough recipe and icing recipe, or you can just buy it from the store to save some time. So I bought it from the store to save some time. Once you've rolled out all of your dough, take some heart-shaped cookie cutters, cut out your little cookies, and then place them in the freezer for at least 10 to 20 minutes before you bake them in the oven. Also, I may or may not have had some extra cookie dough, and I may or may not have made some Christmas tree cookies. 'Tis the season! Now comes the fun part, decorating your sandwich cookies. You're going to take some strawberry frosting, homemade or store-bought, and you're going to add little dollops to bottom half of one of your heart sandwich cookies. You want to ice the top portion of your sandwich cookie. I outlined mine with this Betty Crocker cookie icing in the color red, and then I just cut the tip a little bit larger and I flooded it. I believe that is what it's called. I am so obsessed with watching cookie decorating videos online, on Instagram, on YouTube, just all over the internet. I could watch them for days. They are mesmerizing. So I believe this is called a flooding technique, where you take a little like toothpick after you spread all your icing on and you just smooth it all out. In case you guys are wondering, I'm also Martha Stewart. Just throwing that out there. The very final step is to take some fondant. I didn't have fondant and I couldn't find fondant at the market, and I did not feel like going to a craft store. So I'm just using some Starburst. I have these like little mini Starburst, and I'm just cutting little triangles out on the top to make it look like a crown. And to be honest with you, Starburst tastes way better than fondant, so it's a win.
This cookie weighs like 5 pounds. I'm not gonna say it's like a brick because it's not super dense. The cookie itself is actually pretty soft, but it definitely weighs like 5 pounds. Aesthetically and look-wise, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. That's kind of a stretch. Taste-wise, hopefully I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. Let's find out together. I don't even know where to attack this thing. It is massive. I mean, she's good. It's all over my face. I'm so unattractive right now. It's actually really good. All right, here are my thoughts. Definitely use a homemade sugar cookie, like a cutout sugar cookie recipe, rather than the Pillsbury, because they did spread a lot. However, if that's all over my face, like I'm embarrassed right now, but I'm also like not embarrassed at all because living my best life. Using the Pillsbury, it's so tasty. It's super, super heavy. I think like one bite of this is going to give you your sugar intake for an entire week, but like 'tis the season. It is November 1st, which means we're excuse me, we're officially in Christmas cheer season. So you do you. I mean, taste-wise, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. It tastes really, really good. Overly sweet, but I'm an overly sweet type of gal. I just think that I would use a cutout sugar cookie recipe next time, so it's a little bit more defined. Mine definitely spread out a lot, but like, yo, this tastes really good. Thank you, Disney cookbooks, because like, delicious. And that is a wrap on today's video. Honestly, this might be in my top 10 favorite videos I've ever filmed here on my channel. Definitely my favorite one of this series thus far. But I think today's video might fall in the category of one of my top 10 favorite videos I've ever filmed before. It was so much fun. Best bite of the day surprisingly goes to the Queen of Heart cookies, which ironically I thought was going to be my least favorite bite of the day. But yes, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support and your love here on my channel. It just makes me so warm and fuzzy inside to know that I have such incredible people like you watching my videos and supporting me along the way. If you guys liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, share it. Any of those things really do help us content creators. But as always, your support is support enough. I love you to the moon and back. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.